What's up, everyone? It is Sunday night at 10:14 Eastern time here. I don't know what it is where you are, but tell me where you are. I never do that, actually. Well, once in a while I'll do. I always want to know where people are. Let's see who comes on tonight here. It says 8 people. I don't see anyone yet. Here we go. Park City YouTube. Chris, my dearest friend Dave lives in Park City. He is, oh my God, we've been friends since the mid-'80s or so. He's one of my best friends of all time, and he's been in Park City for 10 years now, and I've always wanted to come out and visit him. He and his wife, Brandy, and their son, who I've never met, Alex, never met him. I keep saying, we're going to go to Park City, and we've never gone, but maybe this summer here, we're going to come out and visit. I really would love to come visit there. Let's see, look at all these places here. Charlotte, Chicago, Southern California, Philly, Phoenix, St. Paul, Nebraska, Vancouver, New Jersey. Let's see here. What do I think the Van Halen 1 pickup was? I'm not sure. I talked to Phil X about that a lot. Don't forget about the New Year's live stream, everyone. 5 hours. What's up, Audrey? It's going to be 7 to midnight. Probably go a little later, but I've got some special guests. Pete Thorne, Tim Pierce, probably Rhett. Got a bunch of people. And some special, no, those are special guests, but some secret guests too. Victoria, Atlanta, Kentucky, North Dakota. Oh my God, this is amazing. The UK, it's late in the UK now. Columbia, South Carolina, Wisconsin, Vegas, Jersey. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Good to see everyone here. Kinch, what's up? Streetwise Guitar, everybody. You should subscribe to my friend Kinch's YouTube channel. He's got some great interviews with other YouTubers, other great guitar players. I was, I think, one of Kinch's first interviews. Although I always say to him, why do you want to interview me? Everybody knows everything about me. He's had some great interviews, so you should subscribe to Streetwise Guitar. Kinch is a trip. He's one of my dear friends. Anyways, okay, so what are we talking about tonight? Few things. I might have mentioned this. No, I don't think I did, but I got a Christmas present from Joni Mitchell that says, Merry Christmas, Rick, Joni Mitchell, which, I mean, I can't even believe this. And then it's got a bunch of her like early demos. I haven't even wanted to open it up because it's so great. It's got all this cool artwork stuff in it, all these CDs, everything. Oh man, it's amazing. I'm so honored. This is a great little box set here. I got a Christmas present from Joni Mitchell. I mean, I think that I don't really know if I need to do anything else now. I just think it's... so I had The River as my number one Christmas song of all time, and then I'm sitting there, I'm talking to my wife, and sitting up in the living room. I was like, what is that package there? She's like, I don't know. It showed up for you. This is after the video came out, right? On Christmas Eve or whatever, it was the 23rd. I was like, what is that package there? She said, I have no idea. And I open it up and it's wrapped a Christmas gift. And that's what it is. And I was like, Oh my God. This is from Joni Mitchell. I can't believe it. It's Merry Christmas, Rick. That is, that's it. Um, so I was just so touched. Oh my God. Joni Mitchell. Well, there you go. There you go. Now just got to keep, keep improving my videos and new concepts. Oh man, I got some great video concept ideas. The great guitarist Tony Rice just passed away. Man, we lost Leslie West. Oh my God, we've lost so many great musicians lately. But Tony Rice, and I haven't done tribute. There's so many tributes to do, right? I want to. What I want to do is I have an idea for a video that's Tony Rice is going to be part of the video. But it's about, well, you'll see what it's about. I think it's it's a really good idea. It's a really good idea. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away. Are there any new What Makes Us Song Greats coming? So I'm thinking about putting one out tomorrow, and I haven't started it yet. But this is actually one that I started before, and I shot the opening of it, but I'll reshoot it. I think I might. I think I might put one out tomorrow. I have a bunch of different songs. So yeah. So I'm not sure. Yeah. What's up, Phil? You're in Huntington, Long Island. There we go. What makes this? No, I can't do George. I'm not sure if I can do George Harrison. Did I talk about Pet Sounds the other day? Because I listened to Pet Sounds yesterday for the first time in a long time. Oh my God. Because I have another video I'm making that I refer to Pet Sounds in it and a bunch of other stuff. Maybe I can get an interview with Joni. I would love to interview Joni. I'm not sure if that can happen. She invited me to come over and visit when I'm next in California, which I would that would be unbelievable. How about listing of your top unsigned bands on Spotify? Okay. Let's see here. Have I ever met Gary Washington? I've never met Gary Washington. The Cars. Okay, so the Cars. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. The Cars is what tomorrow's What Makes a Song Great. What I had planned. So it's about time I do the Cars. It's about time I do some new wave and some punk. I need to do new wave. I need to do punk. But we're going to listen to some music right now. Whoever this tech to me, don't keep sending those things because I have to block it if you keep doing that. I have to do that. Sorry. Let's see here. Kinch, you're thinking tomorrow morning would be... Can I agree to an interview? Yeah, I could be in California tomorrow. I know, right? If she agreed. So yes. So, 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 yes. So So the Cars is one of the things. I have a bunch of songs that I was listening to tonight. There's some current songs that I want to do also. Not current songs, more current songs that I want to do also. I don't just like doing the classics, but the classics are important, and we need to really we need to get through those classics. Do a Zoom video with Joni. Maybe. We'll see. I would just like to meet her. I mean, that would just be amazing. That would absolutely be amazing. And how many of you went and listened to Blue after I talked about it the other night? Joni Mitchell, Blue. You know what's interesting is my sisters are not into Joni Mitchell, my oldest sisters. My two sisters are the two oldest in the family. My brothers love Joni Mitchell. My brother John and I were talking about, we just don't get why our sisters don't like Joni Mitchell. I don't know why. My oldest sister, Pat, is the biggest Beatles fan in the world. Oh my God. And she's totally hip. My oldest sister's totally hip to contemporary music, to, she's a very hip listener. And I was like, what do you mean you don't like Joni? How do you not like, she's like, I just never cared for Joni Mitchell. It's like, what? She's the best. But I think that she needs to, she needs to listen to the Blue album. Do a harmonic analysis of WAP. Yes, I know, right? That would take, that's a 20-second video there. Let's listen to a little bit of music here, okay? There's some stuff I want to play. Some old stuff, some new stuff. I'm looking for my iTunes here. That's what I always play on here from this. Ethan, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, that's so nice of you. So nice. How could somebody not like Joni? I know, Sean, right? Exactly. Okay. Let's see here. Let's listen to a Joni. Let's just indulge me with one Joni song, okay? Just one Joni song, okay? Okay, for those of you that don't know Joni, I will play a classic off Blue. For those of you that didn't listen to Blue, let's just start with that, okay? Little dulcimer there.
Just before our love got lost, you said, I am as constant as a northern star. And I said, constantly in the darkness, where's that at? If you want me, I'll be in the bar. On the back of a cartoon coaster, in the blue TV screen light, I drew a map of Canada. Oh, Canada, with your face sketched on it twice. Oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. It tastes so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I would drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet. frightened by the devil, and I'm drawn to those ones that ain't afraid. I remember that time you told me, you said love is touching souls. Surely you touch mine, 'cause part of you pours out of me.
Listen to the extra guitar part. Oh my God. The second, the guitar part.
Devils and your deeds, and she said, go to him, stay with him if you can, but be prepared to bleed. Oh, but you are in my blood, you're my holy wine, you're so bitter, bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you.
So that's a great way to start it off, right? How do you not like that? Come on. It's just insane. So I was talking to one of my dear friends today and talking about how a lot of poetry, a lot of lyrics, they don't necessarily have to be great poetry. Hold on one second here. Why is this doing this here? But occasionally people can write great poetry that are great lyrics. And Joni is one of these people that just the lyrics and the musical ideas are so high level, all of it. I mean, to me, that's, John Lennon, just, the highest level of melody writing and lyrics. Sting, really, and I was using the example of a song that I always use in my Aeolian demonstrations, and I like so many Sting songs, but this one is just outstanding. The lyric and the lyric of this. Let's see if this is the version actually. No, this isn't the right one. Hold on, let me find it. Is this it? Yes. This is from the live album. This is with Omar Hakim and Kenny Kirkland and Branford, Omar Hakim. It's 1985. I Burn for You. This is Sting's after his first solo record. This has incredible lyrics.
Now that I have found you in the cool thaw of your evening evening smile with the shade of your parasol, and your love flows through me, though I drink at your pool. I burn for you. I burn for you, and I are lovers. And nighttime falls around our bed. In peace we sleep entwined, and your love flows through me. Though an ocean soothes my head, I burn for you. I burn for you.
Okay, but before it goes to the bridge, now that I have found you in the couth of your evening smile, the shade of your parasol, and your love flows through me, though I drink at your pool, I burn for you, I burn for you. You and I are lovers. When nighttime falls around our bed, in peace we sleep entwined. Your love flows through me. Though an ocean soothes my head, I burn for you, I burn for. And then listen to the modulation into the bridge.
Soothes my head, I burn for you. I burn for you. Stars will fall from dark skies. Station rocks are turning. Quiet fills the room. Your love flows through me. Though I lie here so still, I burn for you. I burn for you. I burn for.
Okay, that's just ridiculous. Stars will fall from dark skies as ancient rocks are turning. Quiet fills the room and your love flows through me. Though I lie here so still, I burn for you, I burn for you. So beyond the fact that it's an incredibly perfect melody, the modulation is ridiculous, right? It's got incredible lyrics. It's unbelievably well sung. The playing is great. Listen to this bridge again.
Stars will fall from dark skies. Station rocks are turning. Quiet fills the room. Your love flows through me. Though I lie here so still, I burn for you. I burn for you. I burn
Wow. Man.
I burn for you. I burn for you.
Now that is just ridiculous, right? I mean, come on. An interview with Sting would be great. If I knew how to reach Sting, I would be interviewing him. How about a little let's do a little let's see here. Let's go to this. Let's go back to the mid '70s here. We're gonna jump around different decades here, but this is one of my favorite records ever.
Girls come in every size.
This is from Trick of the Tail, Genesis, 1976.
Some are wise and some otherwise. They got pretty blue eyes. For now a man.
Listen to the chord changes.
For now her face looks strange, looks strange, looks strange. Marching to the promised land, where the honey flows and takes you by the hand, pulls you down on your knees, while you're down a pool of tears. The face in the water looks up, and she shakes her head as if to say that it's the last time you'll look like today. Sail away, because never come down to the other side. Sail away, the face that launched 1,000 ships is sinking fast. That happens, you know. The water gets below. Seems not very long ago.
Okay, I have to stop this for a minute. Listen to how well recorded this is. It's got a phenomenal chord progression. It is so sophisticated. Phil Collins, this is the first record he sang lead on. This is unbelievable. Absolutely beautiful and incredibly, David Henschel's the producer, incredibly well recorded. This sounds like a contemporary, it sounds like it's recorded in 2021. Actually, it doesn't. It sounds better than you can record now. Listen.
Lovelier she was than any that I know.
The song is called Ripples.
Angels never know it's time to close the book and gracefully decline. The song has found a tale. My, what a jealous fool is she. The face in the water looks up. She shakes her head as if to say,
feel the tempo here.
That the blue girls have all gone away.
Slows down a little bit perfectly. Okay, so the Phil Collins of 1981, you know, when he gets to the drum fill in The Air Tonight, the drum fill on the toms here sounds just like that already. David Henschel, I mean, they already had that sound. This sound existed in Genesis. Sorry, listen to the fill right here. Right here. I mean, this is like already the tom sound. Listen right here. Now this has an unbelievably great bridge on it. Oh. Now this was probably done at a different time, because that's what they used to do on Interview John Anderson with Yes. They probably recorded this later and merged them. Subi, singable drum parts, exactly. Okay, so if I don't want to play too much of this because I don't want the stream to get dinged here, but if you don't know Trick of the Tail, every song is great on it. Every song is great. Oh man, Los Endos, Dance on a Volcano, Entangled. Oh man, it's ridiculous. Somebody mentioned that who did a cover with his wife? Tom Bukovac. They did Entangled. Well, maybe they did Ripples, but Entangled they definitely did, which is a killer song. All right, so then we're gonna go to a different thing here. This is we're gonna change styles here. We're gonna come back to rock music here in a minute, but I want to change styles. I want to talk a little bit about jazz here, about something that really influenced me. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this particular record. This is the record that my dad gave to me when I was, 16 or something. I was 9th or 10th grade for Christmas. It's Joe Pass. Solo guitar record that I left unopened for a couple months, and then one day I took it out and I listened to it, and it blew my mind, and I figured out this song. I learned this, and I played this for my dad when he came home from work, and he didn't say anything. He just is like, you just figured that out? And I was like, yep. Well, how'd you know what the chords were? My dad didn't play any music at all, right? But he just knew it was it's hard, right? On my on my Les Paul, and this is played on a Diakisto New Yorker acoustic. It's a jazz guitar mic'd, big body jazz guitar with a microphone on it. It's not plugged in. This particular song, he's plugged in on a few of the songs on here, but this is I don't know why this one struck me. Then I started to figure out some other songs on here, like the song is You. This one is unbelievable. So who said it? Can I explain his tone? It's just a microphone on a big body jazz guitar. Altered scale from that lick. Oh my gosh. Bridge. This is Joe Pass. So I didn't know how my dad knew that this record was so good. This is really Joe's, to me, it's Joe's best record. His playing sounds the best. He was at the peak of his he was still playing with a pick. He played with pick and fingers. This really taught me a lot. That you couldn't play this without pick and fingers. It's you can tell the single notes are played with a pick, which sounds killer to me. Later on he played all with his fingers. So I learned how to hybrid pick from this. That's the only way that you could do this stuff. This is the Virtuoso record, Joe Pass Virtuoso, 1973. It's just a solo guitar record. It's one of the only great, it's one of the few solo guitar records that is out there. People were afraid to make solo jazz guitar records. It's unbelievable, right? Ridiculous. Yeah, so Joe, that's just kills me. I'm trying to think what else I haven't played on here. It's interesting. There's a Larry Carlton record that came out in the late 70s called Strikes Twice. And I don't think it's out. Let's see here. I don't think it ever got released for oh, it's here. It is out. Okay, so there's a song on it called Mulberry Street. Does anyone know this? Listen to the solo on here. This is unreal. Listen to Larry. This is one of the greatest solos. I'll talk about the solo in a minute. I never heard anything like this, right? Check this out. 1980. So when I was a senior in high school, came out January of 80. Abe Laboriel on bass, I'm pretty sure, yes. Wait till you hear the solo. Okay, this solo is going to blow your mind. It's insane. Listen. Okay, so if you're thinking, God, that doesn't sound like a guitar, I think that, I'm not sure if he did it at half speed, but he slowed the tape down for sure, right? But that doesn't diminish what he played. What he played is insane, okay? Somebody figured it out, yeah, half speed. I'm not sure that it's totally half speed because tape machines don't really go down to half speed. I don't think. I'm pretty sure you could go down... usually, it depends on what kind of tape machine it is. Usually it's a percentage, but they typically do not go, they don't go to half speed. They wouldn't record at half speed. But I mean, you can slow it down a lot to where it's obviously sped up, right? But I didn't realize that. I didn't know that. No, this isn't like 77.5 to I don't think that these things can go that yes, they do. They would go 30 ips to 25 ips. I don't think that it does do that. Maybe it does. Maybe did it have speed. Doesn't matter. The ideas that he played. So he plays pretty much every if you recorded 30 ips, but I don't think that I'm trying to think, were people recording at 30 ips in 1980? Yeah, probably. Yeah, they probably were. If you went 30 ips, and you can go down to 15. Okay, so you can do half speed. Doesn't matter. The language that he uses, that's the important thing. The notes are there. Sal just said it. The notes are there regardless. That solo has every possible triad over dominant chord, over major chord, over minor chord. It has every possible bitonal triad on it. It's this is the solo. I learned everything. I learned how to play 13 flat 9 things, like on a G7 chord playing an E major triad, on a, how to play on an E flat major on A7. All the stuff, all the bebop lines that he plays in, everything. I learned all of these from this one solo because Larry literally plays everything in it. I'm going to play it again. The song's called Mulberry Street. There are so many hip devices that he has. Listen to the solo again, okay? Once again, the sound, the half-speed thing doesn't matter. His feel is phenomenal on it. And the idea development. But listen to all the altered things, right? It is Terry Trotter on the keyboards, I'm pretty sure. Abe Laboriel on bass. Right here. Okay, that's a chromatic scale in triplets. Now, Guthrie Govan can play a chromatic scale in triplets that precise, but that is so precise. All those triads. Woo! Then. Bebop. Diminished lines like that, all those diminished patterns, I learned all those back then from this one solo. It is, somebody said it's like a thesaurus. It is, right? This. Now you can hear Larry play that at full speed there. That's a Larry lick. Okay, so that is Mulberry Street by Larry Carlton. It's off his Strikes Twice record, released in January of 1980. When I was learning the guitar, so I started learning jazz, and I heard the Brother to Brother solos that Carlos Rios did that came out in 78. I heard, I was listening to Alan Holdsworth, UK. I was listening to Pat Metheny. He came out with the White Album in 1978. All this stuff was going on. George Benson Weekend in LA live album. everything was happening here at this during this time period. And okay, an article said he recorded at half speed first take. Yes, yeah, I don't doubt it. That's totally sounds. Anyway, so that was unbelievable. I learned more from that one solo though than I mean I can't even think of that and Metheny solos, the Metheny solos off of the White Album and American Garage and on Bright Size Life, all those records. Learning the harmonic vocabulary of what they were doing. And then there was, Keith Jarrett, a little bit before that, the Belonging record, 8081. So all this stuff came out right as I was going to college, right? So it absolutely blew my mind. I mean, what a great time to be growing up, right? And then in college, Holdsworth, IOU, all those early Holdsworth records came out. I mean, all the big Holdsworth records came out while I was in college. All the best Metheny records came out. I was in college from 1980 to 1986. I was, the first couple trio records, Keith Jarrett trio records. All the Police records came out during that time period. 78 to 82. All the Van Halen records came out during that time period. All the big ones, that was all done during that time. Did I dig Lenny Bro? I loved Lenny Bro. Vapor Trails. Best guitarist in the world right now? Pliny? Best guitarist in the world. There's a lot of great guitarists in the world. Pliny is a great guitarist. Best guitarist? I don't know that there's a best guitarist. I'm not sure that there's a best guitarist. There's a lot of great guitar players. Just go on Instagram, you'll see them. There's so many great guitar players. There's if you said the best improviser, well then that's somebody different than someone else. There's a lot of people that don't improvise, right? I would say that for me, what I look for is a person. I look for people that, as far as this, when I listen to somebody like Guthrie is an unbelievable improviser. People that can play that one pass like Guthrie and just develop ideas endlessly. He has few peers. But I mean, there's Frank Gambale. Oh my God! When I was at NAMM, Frank blew me away. Last year in January, he played at the Kiesel booth. Oh my God! I was there with my buddy Tim Miller, who's one of my favorite guitar players, an amazing guitar player, and we were just dumbfounded. I didn't see anything like that, and I saw tons of people play at NAMM, but Frank destroyed, and he wasn't even playing on his rig. He just had his guitar. He's playing through some amp that they had there. He didn't matter. He just killed it. Don't keep posting the same thing, Fat Thor. That's really irritating. Brother. All right, we get it. Oh, geez. My God. People that post the same thing over and over are really irritating in the stream. Hold on. I'll unban hammer him. There we go. Just behave. I know, I unbanned him. You there, Fat Thor? Fat Thor. Anyways. So, yeah, so, you know, I don't like to say best of anything, really. Subi, he got off easier than you. I know, right? There are just, you know, if you were to say to me who's the best improviser on guitar ever, is Matheny. I think so. I think Matheny is the best improviser on guitar, best melody player, most variety. No question about it. I wouldn't have to think about that. Play over any kind of chord changes and play melodically. When he was at his best, I don't think that I think he was the greatest improviser on guitar. So, and that covers any genre of guitar. Better than anyone. When people say better than this, better than that, yeah, no question about it. Best improviser on guitar. Just all around. Most variety of the types of ideas he plays, can play over the most complex chord progressions and play melodically. And, you know, and there's amazing improvisers. Like I said, Frank, Alan Holdsworth, Larry Carlton, another, the difference between Larry and Pat is that Pat, they're totally different kind of players. Pat basically did his own music, and Larry made solo records, but Larry wasn't out like Pat was touring as an artist for that many years. You know what I mean? It was a different kind of thing. Let's see here. How does Frank Zappa compare to Beethoven? I don't think Frank Zappa compares to Beethoven, but I love Frank Zappa. As a matter of fact, I got depressed watching Frank Zappa interviews yesterday. I was on a major Frank Zappa binge yesterday. And I love Frank, but I got really depressed. I watched probably 10 interviews with him. From he and Moon it on David Letterman, to him on with Katie Couric, or no, with who was it? It was on the Today Show or something, and this is after he had been having treatments for prostate cancer. Oh my God, this really. Frank was amazing guy. It was he was so honest. No one ever wanted to talk to him about his music. Matthew says that. Well, the thing, Matthew, is that people didn't know how to talk to because they don't have the vocabulary. He's a serious composer, and he's on these shows that are entertainment shows, so it's so it really didn't it didn't connect when he was talking about his music to people. David Letterman, I love David Letterman, but come on, David Letterman can't understand Frank Zappa's music. So it was, it was great to be on these shows, but it's like putting Beethoven on Oprah. Exactly, Jeremy, right? It's like putting Beethoven when he was deaf on Oprah. Like, what's Oprah going to say? You just can't. It depressed me, honestly. It depressed me watching him. He was so frustrated with that, but I thought he was very he was very good natured about it, though. And he was good on Letterman. I actually liked him on Letterman better than anything else. When he was being interviewed about, it was one of the last interviews he did. He has his beard is gray, and he talked about being misdiagnosed with prostate cancer. It was so sad. Oh, man. It was really, really sad. Oh, God. Anyways, it's yeah, Beethoven's is a different level than Zappa. Yes, that's true. He's not in the same room as Beethoven. Who said that? Yeah, that's true. Callie Fortune. The last interview, Rick Cook said the last interview was brutally sad. That's perfectly put, man. It was really brutally sad. Yeah. Man. Wow. So I that I didn't want to bring everybody down with my Zappa thing, but I just couldn't. I get every couple of years I go on a Zappa interview binge, and I always start out the same way. I start with early interviews, and then I get towards the end, and it gets always gets very depressing to me. I wish that he was around now. I mean, it was it's it'd be fascinating to hear his voice as far as the commentary on today's music. It'd be so interesting. John Batiste or Paul Schaefer? They're both great. Why pick between them? I know that was kind of a buzzkill there. Wait, watching Cliff Burton interviews from 56 and 50 or of 85, 86 are sad. You know, right? When you know what's going to happen to Cliff Burton right then, I know it's you know, it's one thing if it's a Kurt Cobain or Lane Staley, people that do something. When Scott Weiland died, it wasn't a shock. I mean, Kurt Cobain, because of how he died, was a shock, but you know, Cliff Burton, an accidental death like that, and anyways, let's see here. I'm reading all these comments here. I watched some I watched a John Bonham Robert Plant interview, which I've seen before, from 1970. So you figure 1970, it's before Zeppelin 4, probably during Zeppelin 3 that came out that year, and it's fascinating to hear John Bonham talk about the Beatles this interviewer was pretty lame. He was saying, well, your tunes, you can't really whistle. It's like, what are you talking about? You can't whistle. Maybe you can't whistle. Zeppelin tunes. Come on. I just thought it was ridiculous. Okay. So I totally lost my thing there. Play a piece of music that you love to bring us back up. Okay, I'm going to do that. Let me do that. Let me play something really great. Let me play something what's really great that I can play. What is really great? What's something I like to listen to? What is something great? Something great that won't get my won't get this video taken down. I don't know. Zappa might get the video taken down. I don't want to play Zappa. Let's say, oh my God, why can't I think of anything to play? Let me look here. Man, that's all going to get me taken down here. Oh, let's see here. Let's see here. I just opened up 70s Essential Hits.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. See the paper laying on the sidewalk, a little music from the house next door. So I walk on up to the doorstep, through the screen and across the floor. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind. Sweet days of summer, the jasmine's in bloom. July is dressed up and playing her tune, and I come home from a hard day's work, and you're waiting there, not a care in the world. See the smile waiting in the kitchen, food cooking on the plates for two. Feel the arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer breeze makes me feel fine, blowing through the jasmine in my mind.
Okay, that is a perfect song. Everything about it, the arrangement, the performances, the complexity of it, it's absolutely beautiful. This part here, the breakdown at the end of the bridge.
Feel the arms that reach out to hold me in the evening when the day is through. Summer.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm in a great mood now. Let's listen. I'm going to change the vibe a little bit. This is a Wes Montgomery record, a portrait of Wes that I don't think a lot of people know this, a Riverside release. Check out his tone. I think his tone is the best on this record. Listen to this feel. Oh. This is Wes. Oh. Oh my God. Never plays a bad note, ever. Oh! Oh! This is chords. Listen to how fast those chords. Jeez. All chords. Whoa! Oh Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Listen to his chord runs, how fast they are. Listen how clean. These are all chords. Woo! Woo! Oh, come on! Oh! 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 Okay, out of all the Wes records, that is the best chord solo. It's the best. He has a little bit of delay on there, Kent. You're right. That's the best Wes sound. You never hear a delay on guitars back then, jazz records. Never in the 60s. 1963. That's unreal. That's the best chord solo. And I think that Wes was so into the sound that he was killing it because his guitar sounded so good. I mean, unreal, right? The articulation, oh man. His comping is phenomenal too. I'm not sure if this Mel Ryan or Jimmy Smith on this playing organ. Listen how good the drums sound too. There's definitely delay on the guitar. Whether it's a tape delay, I don't know. So for those of you that don't know this record, a lot of people, I never hear anyone ever talk about Portrait of Wes. Portrait of Wes has Freddie the Freeloader's the first track. I know that people know that tune, but that is really peak Wes. That and then this record is, if you want to know to me, the best, a lot of people talk about Smoking at the Half Note, 65. I think the boss guitar, this particular solo on Fried Pies is another one of my favorite. This solo on this blues. Let me get to the solo here. This is definitely Mel Ryan on the organ. Jimmy Cobb on the drums. Oh! I love this here. Great chord solo in this song, right here. Oh wait, octave first. Then we're here. Oh! Right here. Listen to the chord solo here. Diminished. Oh man. Boss guitar, man. Another solo on there is Days of Wine and Roses. That's just absolutely a perfect solo. I'm going to play it. I actually taught on one of my early videos, I taught the chord melody. No, I taught I want to say I taught the solo of Days of Wine and Roses of this song. I actually taught a guitar solo on one of my videos early in my channel in the first year. Let me get to the solo. Oh, nice. Sharp 5, natural 9. Okay, listen to this solo. This is absolutely a perfect solo with motif after motif. Right here. Right here. Then this lick right here. Oh yeah. Space. And this line. Oh yeah. Then here. let's just check that out again. Listen. Tritones. Oh my God, that is so clean. Hold on. Moderate. Then here. Just turn around here. Right here. Listen. Oh! Man. Okay. Give me a break, right? Okay, I'm back in a good mood again. Rick, do you drink too much coffee tonight? No, I'm up past my bedtime. No way. I did drink coffee today, though, a lot. I had a couple trees taken down in my yard today. And I'm going to plant some new trees, but I had some trees that are close to my house taken down. And anytime that happens, I bring my chair out in my backyard and I sit there and I get my coffee and I'll just type in my phone ideas for videos and stuff like that. And I just watch them just kind of take one piece down at a time. It's so interesting to see a tree taken down like that, and something very satisfying about it. But I drank a lot of coffee during that. But that was early. That was this morning. That was 10 o'clock this morning. On a Sunday, right? Dean just said on a Sunday. Yeah, so I was supposed to have these taken down on Christmas Eve in the morning, but it was like 22 degrees out or something. And the guy, his name's Swat, that runs the crew. He's a good dude. He said, I said, Swat, you working on a Sunday? You doing anything else? And he goes, oh, I got two other jobs going on. I was like, what? That were they screaming trees? They were probably screaming, but one was a sweet gum. Those of you that know sweet gums, they drop those prickly balls all over the place. They're awful. And then a pine that was very close to us. You got to watch out. These pines have shallow roots, and we've had so much rain this year that it's very dangerous when you have these massive pine trees that are right next to your house. I'm not a fan of that. So yeah. I hope my neighbors aren't doing this. My neighbors are close. My neighbor on one side of me, her name's Joy, and she's a piano teacher. I didn't know this. My two neighbors I've been living next to for 15 years, and Joy came over. She says, this is about 4 or 5 years ago. She says, Rick, do you ever rent your studio out? You have a piano? And I said, yeah, I have a grand piano here. And she goes, you ever rent your studio out? I need to record something for a play that I'm playing in. I need to record a couple pieces. Can I pay you to come over? I was like, you don't have to pay me, Joy. Just come over. So I'm thinking like, okay, Joy's probably 10 years older than me, maybe not 10 years older than me, maybe 6-7 years older than me. So she comes in and I'm thinking, she comes in with one of her friends and she sits down. She has the music. I got the piano mic'd up and she's smoking. She's killing it. I couldn't believe it. I was like, Joy, you're a great piano player. And she's like, yeah, I went to school for music. It's like, what? I mean, I lived next to her forever. And she's probably thinking, man, he's got all these metal bands coming in here and all this stuff, and she's was an amazing piano player, is an amazing piano player. So, but she was out today. I saw her this morning. Anyways, today was a good day. It was a fun day. You guys should jam. Yeah, she was really a good piano. I'm thinking like, okay, she's going to be some, she plays at church and stuff, and she'll probably be kind of, somebody that took lessons when she was a kid or whatever. No, but she's like a total pro piano player. Incredibly good reader. No mistakes. It's like, it was hilarious. Anyways, Joy's probably my age. I mean, I don't even know how old Joy is. She's a grandmother. I guess I could be a grandfather, so there you go. I'm not good at judging ages with people. Church lady showed me exactly, right? Anyways, all right, I'm going. You guys are the best. We'll talk. See ya. Don't forget, New Year's Eve.